Hey everyone, nice to see you all. I want to talk about WorkStar for Jira. It's a new app. The inception or the origination of this app was we were thinking about how you see your Jira community, your team members within Jira, how you always want to figure out really how engaging they are with advancing work. It's very common for us to do the minimum number of things to advance our work in Jira. But we thought, why not gamify it? Why not have a scoreboard, perhaps, to let us know who of the team members are making the most out of Jira? Certain triggers, certain advancements, comments, what have you, that you can look at and aggregate and see who are your rock stars, what we're going to call work stars for Jira.
All right. So as you can see, I've got the app installed on my screen, but I'm not going to go in that route. Just as a normal user, I've logged into a system which already has WorkStar. We'll just see it in action. So I'm looking at my project. I'm looking at some issues that are assigned to me. There's one UI implementation issue that has been assigned to my user that I've logged into. You'll see that you've already are seeing that WorkStar app right there on the screen. If I click on it, you'll get enabled just like usually in Forge any app that you're using, you have to you can start seeing it there itself, or you can start working on whatever you're working. Let's say, for example, you're adding a comment. I'm just adding a test comment here. And whatever I'm doing on this, let's say, for example, task that has been assigned to me by Sarika, I'm just changing its status and moving it to from to do to in progress. I've pushed it to in progress. And the moment I do it, you see there's a pop-up. It says awesomeness is loading. And I just have been highlighted that we've just started our journey with WorkStar. It's the bragging rights app for Jira. If you want to see a leaderboard, you can see your rank and see the scoring rules. I can click on the leaderboard. It takes me to the leaderboard from where I can see all the rock stars that are working amazingly to make work easier, make status updates easier for the teams. So you'll see like there's a leaderboard, the scoreboard for first, second, and third position. You'll see where this user that I've logged in currently, where he fits in that big scheme of things. I can click on the scoring rules and see how I'm getting points. So like, for example, I changed status. So from there, I got some points. Somebody assigned me some stories. I'll get some points there. The person will also get some points. And these are basically the rules on which the WorkStar by default we work. But we understand that no two teams work similarly. How do we configure that? For that, I hand it over to Sarika.
So Sajid, can you please move on manage app section? So where we will control the app global configuration. So here in the app section, you can see WorkStar point configuration option we have given. Here you can control on which event, how many points that you want to give it to user. So here you can just set up a points. Now there is another configuration that we are giving on the project level where you can control on each activity you want to give points.
And this will be in a scenario where different teams work differently. Different managers may want to weigh point scoring a little differently.
Yes.
So maybe your project manager is creating your issues for your team. You don't want all those points going to that person. In that case, the project admin can just come and disable or enable whatever ways they want to select.
Whenever you install this app, by default, everything will be selected. And if you want any change, you can simply come on the project setting and you can enable and disable that. And apart from that, we are giving here a project leaderboard option where you can see a rock star of this particular project who is scoring how much points. A show leaderboard, that button we needs to click, and when we click, it will give us a leaderboard which is specific to this project.
And we are very excited to see where we can take this. Like right now, this works perfectly with your Jira software and Jira work management projects, but we are hoping to scale this up to fit perfectly with your JSM as well. So, just like that, you'll see you keep getting these fun pop-ups and messages as you go on and hit specific milestones.
Yeah. And we look to add other triggers and other events as options in the future as well to make it more interesting.
That's it. That's right. Anything else, Patrick, Sarika? All right. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. WorkStar for Jira. Just check it out.
Cheers.
Have fun with your work and your Jira experience.